guys, this is Hope Love signing back on for the next chapter. Before we get into this chapter in this video, honestly, I would like to do a little quick announcement. So in the earlier videos, I did talk about like Wattpad fanfiction. I made my first fanfiction on Wattpad. So anyway, it's a Clance fanfiction and it is titled "You Want Me to Move On." It's a shorter fan fiction, but I think you guys will enjoy it if you're just like, if you're clan shippers, and if you're not clan shippers and you have nothing else to do, well, why not? Just go check it out. Anyway, I'm also thinking, oh, by the way, it doesn't say it's completed, but it is. I just don't really know how to use Wattpad yet because I just started writing on it. Oh, anyway, I want to tell you, I was thinking about moving my Bat fanfics over to Wattpad and putting them on Wattpad too, instead of just having them strictly audio based on YouTube, because as you know, for the Shadows of Ray, I actually did write that down in a journal and do that. So then maybe one day I could put it on Wattpad, but I don't. But it's, you know, for me it's like, ugh, I don't want to do that. But you know, if you've been on this channel, all the Bat fanfics are strictly audio. I strictly had those only in my head, came out of my head, no writing involved really. But if you guys would like to see that on Wattpad, you could just drop a quick comment. By the way, Wattpad is this app that allows you to read fan fictions and also books that they buy too, and they have these Waddies worlds and stuff. It's really cool, so you can go and check that out. No, I am not sponsored, but hey, go and check it out because it's a really good place to read fanfics if you don't want to hear people reading them, or if you just want to hear people reading them because you're lazy. Well, that's why I'm here. Anyway, let's get into chapter 4. I'm sorry for rambling on so long. Chapter 4. Here we go. Main's point of view. The Mega with Blue Eyes by Lexi 323. Okay, Lance's point of view. I'm back at school. Sadly, it's Monday so I'm tired and grumpy about being here in the first place. Pidge and Hunk went up ahead to finish their project, and Homer is off with Matt flirting, so I am alone. So I'm all alone. I walked to the classroom and I saw Keith sitting at the desk, scrolling through his phone. I blushed, thinking of his compliment yesterday, and I decided that I should go talk to him. I felt nervous walking up to him. My palms are sweaty and my heart is beating fast. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Keith, I say as he looks up at me. My blue eyes meet his grayish blue ones. He looks shocked. Maybe I thought I'd be too embarrassed after yesterday. I never realized you were in my class, I state. I tend to blend in the background, and the classes are very big, he replies. I mean, it makes sense that I never really noticed him, but and there goes the phone. But I'm still shocked. I never saw someone as cute as him. Usually I'm drawn straight away to good-looking guys and girls. Pidge never pointed him out either. Pidge probably doesn't care that much, and they weren't really friends anyway. Well, I'm glad we're in the same class, I reply, taking a seat beside him. Oh, holy uncomfortable situations. I'm sorry. About yesterday, Keith says, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said. Wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have said that. What does he mean? Is he trying to tell me that he doesn't like me? It was an accident to compliment me? Or am I just overthinking? Why does my heart feel like it's constricting? Oh, it's fine. It didn't bother me or anything, I said, laughing nervously. I was just shocked. That's okay. I was worried I embarrassed you, Keith said. As if you could embarrass me, Mullet, I chuckled. Again with my hair? Oh, you're so adorable when you're grumpy, I laugh and he turns at me. Actually, there was something I want to ask you, Keith states. It's kind of personal, though. Sure, ask away. Are you an Omega? Keith said, ask, making me freeze. Oh. Yeah, I am, I answer. How did you know? You smell sweeter than betas and alphas, Keith explains. Even sweeter than the Omegas I've come across. I'm a Prime Omega, I replied. Why don't you tell anyone? Hey guys, a third voice said, joining the conversation. It's Hunk, my savior. Because Hunk literally just comes in and is like, saving Keith. Saving Lance. Not Keith, sorry. Hey Hunk, I need to go to the library, I said, standing up and walking out of the classroom. He's like, oh my god, they figured out. Now I'm going to be beaten into submission or something. Well, how if you are familiar with the Omegaverse, you know how it kind of works with like Omegas and like alphas and like how that whole thing works. I won't go into detail, but you know how it works. So if you're not familiar with the Omegaverse, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. I watched Lance leave, feeling a little guilty. Did I say something to make him want to leave? I think I just heard an Omega. A Prime Omega. I feel like a horrible person now. Maybe I'm just overthinking everything. Hey Hunk, is there a reason Lance doesn't like talking about his secondary gender? I question Hunk and Hunk turns to me. That would explain why he left so quickly, Hunk says to himself. Yeah, he doesn't like talking about it because he's worried Prime Omega is all he'll become. Oh, no, I need to apologize. Don't I? I ask, feeling worse. Yeah, but Lance would forgive you. You didn't know, Hunk says. And then he turns his attention to one of the girls in the class. I'm gonna go to talk to Shay. Make sure you apologize, though. Make sure you apologize soon. Oh, so him and Shay are gonna be a thing. Well, him and Shay were always a thing, but if some fanfics it's him and Shay and other fanfics it's him and Pidge. I don't mind either, but like, I don't mind ships. I'm that person who doesn't mind ships, but except the Snare ship, that's just crossing a couple of lines for me. But you Snare fans, keep your gay hearts beating or whatever. It weirds me out. But you guys can enjoy it. Hunk is calming. He's kind of like Shira in that way. He knows just what to say. Well, I guess I should go find Lance to apologize. I get up out of my seat and begin looking through the hallways of our large school. Shira's point of view. I'm walking up to class when I see Lance wandering the halls, looking a little upset, mostly blushing. What happened to him? I should go check if he's okay. He's just trying to get away from people. I know. It's like, and it goes to like Lance. Anyway, coming back, I walk up to him and tap his shoulder. When his blue eyes meet mine, it's like the world stops. It's exactly when I saw Keith for the first time. Is everything okay? I asked. Yeah, he just kind of ran out on Keith. He sighs. He asked me a question I didn't really want to answer, so I just left. Pretty immature, huh? No, it's not immature, I assured him. It's not even that private. He's just asked why. Don't tell anyone I'm a Prime Omega, he says. And I slaps her hand over my mouth. I'm so sorry. Lance, it's okay. I understand. Wrapping my arms around him. I'm Prime Alpha. You are? He asked. shocked, hugging me back. Yes, I am. I don't really spread it around. I don't want to be labeled, I explained. Same here. I don't want people to like me for me, Lance agrees. Lance and I are pretty similar. It wasn't hard to find common ground. It isn't hard to find common ground with. I'm so sorry. Having a moment. He's really pretty as well. What people say about Omega's beauty is true. When we start to pull apart from the hug, I look into his eyes and smile. Lance, we hear from down the hallway. Return to Keith. Lance gets nervous. I'm sorry, nervous again. But he doesn't make a move to get away. Keith stops right in front of us. I'm sorry for what I asked. I didn't realize it was too personal. Keith apologizes to Lance. It's fine. Don't apologize. Lance replies. I was being stupid. No, you weren't. What I asked made it awkward and you uncomfortable, Keith said. So please just let me apologize. Okay, I accept your apology. Lance said, smiling softly. I guess Hunk told you, huh? Yeah, he did. I felt horrible when I thought I hurt you, Keith replies. Well, it's all behind us now. We really need to get to class, though. We really need to go to class, Lance says, walking a few steps towards his and Keith's classrooms. You go up ahead. I want to talk to Shiro, Keith says. We watch as Lance takes a few steps and disappears around the room. Okay, so maybe getting to know him didn't go so amazing. He laughs nervously. Keith, you need to be more careful with what you say, I reply. I know, but I just want to know everything, he says. But we have to wait for him to tell us on his own time. I say, after all, I want to make this work. We need to be patient and respectful. Respect each other's boundaries. You're right. Now I'm going to class, Keith says and pulls me down in a kiss. I'll see you at lunch. Oh yeah, one more thing. Matt wants us to come and sit with him. Lance and the rest of the group. I say. So heads up about being careful around Lance. Keith nods and follows Lance's footsteps back to their classroom. The heart beating in my chest finally goes down. I think I have a complete crush on Lance. Maybe even more, but I can't be sure yet. All I know is that I really wouldn't mind if we joined her relationship. Okay, anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and, go and check out. She will want me to move on my first thing I put on Wattpad, my first fanfic I put on Wattpad. So, and if you guys do want me to move my Bat fanfics from strictly audio to also on Wattpad, drop a comment below. I might just do it if enough of you say it, because I am lazy, and that is my, my get out of, more work hard. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and this is Hope Love signing off. I'll see you next time. Bye. Wait, don't forget to do those YouTube things. Now this is Hope Love officially signing off. Bye.